and welcome back. Today we are doing a very special reading vlog this weekend because I'm going to be vlogging reading Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. But first we have to finish House of Many Ways. This is the third book in the Howl's Moving Castle series, so I will be hoping to finish this tonight. I've only got about 200 pages left in it, which I think I can pretty comfortably do. It's pretty easy to read, and then hopefully either tonight or tomorrow morning I will be starting Midnight Sun. I'm very excited. I've heard there's a lot of plot holes about this so far, but I guess we'll see. Also, the size of this is ridiculous. Like, look at that. Twilight was not this long. Why is it this long? Edward surely can't have that many thoughts in his head in one book. I have a reading companion. She is very sleepy and she's gonna get distracted and woken up when hello. Did you hear me talking about you?
I'm playing Call of Duty. I got to save the world from other people playing Call of Duty.
Very interesting. Cora.
I have an old i7. Well, that's what he uses beautiful mainly.
Yep, just want to be up there. It's the place to be, really. Why are you like this? Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday and I finished House of Many Ways this morning. It's a really fun story. It was really fun to read, pretty easy to get through, so I enjoyed this. But now that I finished this, it means that we're reading Midnight Sun today. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
You look very excited, Jared.
Oh, you're talking to me. For
Yeah.
some reason I thought you were talking to the finches.
Do you want to watch Twilight later?
No.
Why not?
Because Twilight is not hockey.
Fair. Hockey is on today. Jared is watching hockey today. And this will be our day. I have just made some coffee. And yeah, we're gonna start reading. I'll keep you guys updated. Update. I'm only 50 pages in. It has taken me all morning to get 50 pages in. I find Edward very hard to read, which is great. Also, I'm getting very distracted by Jared and his hockey game because it's very loud. But look, I'm enjoying it so far. It's nice to kind of get the Twilight story again, considering I haven't read it in a very long time. Interestingly enough, it starts pretty much at the school, which is really good. It jumps straight into the story, which I really appreciate because there's no like preamble and all that kind of backstory stuff. Pretty much the main part that whenever I think like, oh, I wonder what Edward was thinking, was when he first met Bella. And that's kind of what I've always wondered because I never actually read the drafts when they were released the first time, but that's what I've just read and it's very, I don't know, enlightening. Edward is just angsty and frustrated. It's just countertransference is real. On another note, I have read about 350 pages already this weekend, including House of Many Ways. Anyway, I just thought I'd touch base with Midnight Sun. We're probably going to go get some lunch or make some lunch pretty soon, and then I will just keep on reading. I was really hoping that I could make some solid progress on this weekend, but I didn't realise that it's like a 750 page book, which I think is just a bit unrealistic for me to get through unless I get like really sucked into it like I did the first time I read Twilight, but I doubt that's going to happen because I'm not 15 and Edward is angsty and frustrated and I'm just not about that. The Black Hawks one, if you didn't already guess from the clips before. Jared is stoked. Good afternoon. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I have read Midnight Sun for most of today, but I'm only 150 pages in. I'm struggling to read it from Edward's point of view. He has said that venom has overflowed and filled his mouth like 5 times. It's a bit overdone, and just listening to his inner struggle of wondering why he is so obsessed with Bella before he realizes that he's in love with her is just so frustrating. But I'm hoping that it gets better, and I will persevere, but for now, I'm going to take some time, maybe play some Switch. Let's take a bit of a Midnight Sun break. We need a break.
I'm looking at pet jerseys.
Yeah, what did you buy, Cora?
I bought Cora a pet jersey for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Good.
Because she's a Blackhawks supporter.
Naturally. What are we watching?
A movie.
I genuinely can't remember what it's called.
Siege of Daredevil.
Okay.
It's on the screen.
Oh, it is too. We're watching The Siege of Jadoville. Good morning, everybody. What are we doing today, Jared?
Playing Grounded.
Jared, oh, Hattie's excited. Jared's playing Grounded today. We just spent all of this morning cleaning the unit. Sailor Moon is playing in the background. And we still need to go grocery shopping. I haven't read anything yet today. But we did something very exciting that will be revealed later on. Potentially by the time this is out already, it may have already happened, but we'll see. And yeah, that's about where we're at today. I'm about to sit down and edit a video to upload this afternoon, and then we're going to go grocery shopping later on. So that'll be fun. So I'm only 181 pages into Midnight Sun. It is hard to read. Yeah, so Edward's like a full-on creeper, and I didn't realize until I reread this series. Let me just read you this excerpt. I hovered, invisible in the shadows, where I could follow the object of my love and obsession. That's so creepy. That's like 100% stalker vibes. Let's not normalize stalking as an okay thing. Ooh, that was a bit passionate. Yeah, I've got a lot of problems with this book, and Edward is the main problem, which is tough because he's the main character. So I guess we'll see how we go. I'm aiming to read at least 100 pages a day so that I can have this done by Friday. I'm so glad that I'm ahead of my Goodreads goal because I think this book is going to take me so long to get through. This is my reading buddy for tonight, Cora. Oh, hello. Reading buddy 1 and reading buddy 2. So yeah, we're gonna try to read 100 pages and hopefully it won't take me 5 hours like it did on Saturday. Good evening. It is Tuesday night. I am more than halfway through Midnight Sun. I have a few thoughts on this behemoth of a book. So, first of all, she's really pushed this pomegranate thing really far. I think that the analogy is meant to be something like it's Persephone's pomegranate or something like that, and she got stuck in hell with Hades, and it's kind of like she succumbed to the monster with him or something like that. And Stephanie Meyer has mentioned this fucking pomegranate like 4 times already in the first half of the book, and I'm so sick of hearing about pomegranate. Secondly, there are some things that I'm liking, which is good. I like that we get a bit more of an insight into the Cullen family, which is something that we lacked the entire actual Twilight series, because obviously it was from Bella's perspective and she wasn't a part of the family and she didn't know how they grew up and everything. So hearing all this backstory about the family is really nice, and being able to understand, like I just read about how all the vampires have their own different version of what the thirst is. It's really cool in that sense. But, I mean, it's still not great. It's still super like, I don't know, it's a bit red flaggy and I don't like it. It's not sitting right with me for some reason. But I'm still going. I'm more than halfway through, which is like 400 and something pages at this point. If I continue on my current trajectory, I'll finish it by Friday, hopefully. Things have picked up a bit more since Edward and Bella have actually started talking to each other, which is nice, but yeah, we were obviously lacking that at the start of the book, so hopefully that continues. And obviously we know the end of the books is where it gets really exciting and lots of things happen, and I can only imagine how angsty and frustrated Edward's gonna be when things don't go his way at the end of the book, so we have that to look forward to. But I will keep you updated.
Okay. It's hard to see in that one.
Hello, and welcome back to my lounge, which is where I live at the moment. I am more than halfway through, which is very exciting. I have more thoughts on this. I finally realised why Stephanie Meyer wrote this book. She wrote this book so that she could get all of the background information of the Cullens into a book. Like when Rosalie found Emmett, and when Alice and Jasper turned up. No. I appreciate this book for that fact that we get some backstory on a lot of the inner workings that happen in Twilight and all of the things that we didn't really get any answers to, which is really nice, and I like that a lot. I still don't like Edward. I still think that he's weirdly creepy, and I don't like it. I am also listening to Turtles All the Way Down, and I am spiraling. These are two narrators that are very spirally and anxious, and they overthink everything, and it's affecting my own mental health, and I'm not okay with that. But am I gonna stop reading them? No. Repeat what you said.
I don't know why you're reading that book, because Twilight sucks.
Thank you. I am struggle. Hello, it is Thursday. Midnight sun update. Let's just return to the couch where I live. I am about 50 to 100 pages to the end. We are in the throes of battle, people. I have done it. We've made it to the end. Still very problematic, but I mean, there's less creepy things. Everyone's really trying to protect Bella now, and it's all very consensual and nice. However, one thing I liked about Twilight is that we didn't have to see all the stuff that happened after Bella got injured in the final fight scene and she just appeared in hospital. Now I'm about to read that and I don't care. I'm sorry, Bella, but I don't care how you ended up in hospital. One thing I do have a problem with. Why does Stephanie Meyer have this need to just spout fancy cars and the speed at which they're driving? Okay, I understand they don't want to risk being seen by people to like anger the Volturi, but why don't they just run? Like, surely they can run fast enough that humans don't understand what they're seeing. And so we have this, I don't know, it felt like forever, where Edward and Alice and Carlisle and Emmett and Jasper are all mushed into this tiny little sports car WRX, and we hear how fast they're going. And it's just like a constant stream of consciousness of how fast the car is going and how Edward has to slow down, and it really kills him to take his foot off the accelerator, and then he speeds up again, and then they find a different fast car and they're tossing up which fast car they're gonna take because certain engines can't. I don't know, it just got way too car-y for Twilight. I will admit, like, I'm infuriated by the car thing because it doesn't fit, but like I kind of like it because it doesn't fit and it's just completely unexpected for what Stephanie Meyer writes. But yeah, it's tossing up first off between a Mustang and a 350Z, and then they end up going with the WRX. And then he hits the go-go buttons, which use nitrous oxide cannons, and the car goes faster. So then they're tossing up, after they've used all of the go-go buttons and all of the nitrous oxide in the WRX, whether or not they're gonna take the Corvette or the BMW. And then Edward's like, no, I'm gonna go off on my own in a motorbike. Like, I'm sorry, this is my favorite part of this book because it's just so ridiculous. This weird car confusion at the end. I'm sorry, Stephanie Meyer, this is the greatest thing you've ever written, and as much as I'm ripping into it, I rather enjoy your car riding. I'm so sorry that this entire vlog is just me ripping on this book, but I just have so many problems as an adult. I'm sorry if you love this book.
Yes, they glitched it. To let me play.
No, that's you're Isabella, right?
Just
So he glitched it.
Yeah, hey,
That's Rosalie. They have dark hair guy in it. They're like a thing. I'm not even sure that's. Yes, they're not actually related. Yeah, but they live.
Hello. Update. Finally finished Midnight Sun. That was a journey and a half. Look, my final thoughts on the book. I'm glad I read it. If only for like 15-year-old me. Otherwise, probably wouldn't have read it and probably am never going to read it again. It may be very stressy and I had to force myself to read it, to be honest. The things I liked about it were the fact that we did get to see a lot more of the Cullens and their stories and what was happening for them in that entire first book, and I feel like that's why Stephanie Meyer kind of wrote the book. She did a really good job at like intertwining like pre-stories and stuff like that in relation to the other Cullens into this book, and specifics about the vampire world that we never really got from Bella's perspective, which is nice. So yeah, so I'm glad I read it. Probably not going to read it again. It was an experience. If you have also read Midnight Sun, leave a comment in the comments down below and let me know what you thought of it, because I feel like I have a semi-unpopular opinion at this point. But anyways, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!